My name's Ken from Central Coast Holden Car Club. Little bit of history on this car. It started life as a VK Calais back about 7 years ago. Fully stripped. We sourced all the original body kit that HDT used on the car for Bathurst, and what you see is the end result. It took 3 years in the build. And it's pretty close to what the original car was, as close as we could get. Original flare kit, wheels were made down in Melbourne. All the sign writing is original to what it was. The fuel system in the boot, all the cell and everything is what a mock-up of what the original car was. So yeah, it's pretty close.
So did you have the drawings from the original?
We had a magazine that we took every page out and blew up from a printer and put on a garage wall and built the car around that. So everything was pretty close to what it was. Body panels were sourced through Peter Champion himself in Queensland. Had a friend that knew him. Motor was done by an engineer up here on the Central Coast. And wheels were done in Melbourne, as I said, and the seats and the interior were all done in Sydney. It was all assembled and painted on the Central Coast.
Talk me through the interior.
Interiors, the dash has been fabricated to exactly what the car was, the original race car was. Seats are pretty well copy of what they were. Steering system, the gearbox system's the same. It's got a T5 box in it, which was standard in the car when it was built in the factory. The interior that was used in the cars when they first raced them was an SL interior, which this has got, apart from the front seats. The motor is a standard 308 cast iron block, all matching numbers. Mild cam, still running the original four barrel Rochester. Put Webbers on it, the same as what the car was when they raced. It's a bit, a bit awkward for street use, but yeah, it's a pretty reliable old girl. The next step for this old girl is it's going up on the hoist next week, and gearbox and starter motor and headers are coming out. Gearbox has got a noisy second gear, so we're going to jump on that pretty quick. Starter motor and probably needs to freshen up, so we'll just throw a new one in it, and it'll have a new header system put in it while we got it all out, make life easy. Other than that, it'll be handed down to my son at some stage of life, hopefully. But yeah, that's it.
What's it like to drive, just in a nutshell?
I forgot how hard the 84 model Commodores was to drive. This one's probably even worse. Suspension's really hard on it. Steering's heavy, obviously, because it's got 10-inch rims on it. But yeah, it's a nice car, but it's a Sunday drive. You wouldn't drive it every day of the week. It's fun to get it out of a morning and go for a run. It gets us plenty of attention. But yeah, it's a Sunday drive. Go for coffee.